Hello everyone, this video is going to be me really just talking about why you should stop summoning for Zeldris and Estarossa. Well, if you want to get to like 300 Estarossa, it's completely fine. I'm trying to understand that, you get guaranteed SSR, there's a 6% chance you get Estarossa, you might get him. But Zeldris, I don't think it's worth it. I know Reptarmu was on the banner, but this is a bait banner, and I'll tell you why. Recently in the leaks it's been confirmed that on the 31st of August of this year, ReZero will be the rerun of ReZero will happen. And if you don't know ReZero, let me show you the characters. Also, I pulled their stories at my 300 marker. Just wanted to flex a little. Anyway, talking about the first character, Rem. So she's an amplified character, a bunch of other stuff, but the main reason I'm saying this is because they also confirmed that they're going to be having their stats buffed. So as you can see currently, Rem's got good crit resistance. She's got decent crit defense, her lifesteal's pretty horrible, resistance is also pretty bad, but her crit chance and crit damage are really good. Her passive is the same, well, really, Milliman's Relic was actually inspired by Rem's passive. But all I'm saying is that these characters are going to be back. And if we go down the line, obviously you've got Beatrice, but we don't need to talk about Beatrice. Beatrice is a very high crit chance character, low crit damage, low lifesteal, but she is built for unknown teams to get extreme amounts of HP back. She is not too bad a character in that sense. You could probably use her in Guild Wars, like on a team of some sort, somewhere. But these characters all be getting their stats buffed. Her stats are on the bad side, I would say. Especially pierce rate very low. That's not too bad. That's really good, to be fair. For an old character, decently old. And here you have, like, the main support character of Unknowns. She's going to getting a collab relic. So on the original ReZero banner, she was a free unit. But they may change that. So we might get some random other character instead. We might get Amelia for free, or Rem for free. And then this character will end up being one you have to summon for. I just think that people should start saving and hoping that, when, what was the banner? KOF. The first rerun was KOF, right? You could not pick the old units. So I recommend you save, just in case she isn't the free character. If she isn't, you have to go full 600. Let's say Ekidonna is bad and Reinhardt bad. They're both bad, horrible characters. Well, they're probably not going to be. They're probably going to actually be pretty broken, to be fair. But let's say they're both super bad characters. You've got Amelia, you pulled Ram, you just don't have Ram. You might have to get to 600 to pull it, and her passive is really good. And what happens when she gets a relic? That basic stats might turn into all stats, which will be a massive difference. Imagine giving Lolly Merlin 20% more crit chance, Rem an extra 20% crit chance, Amelia 20% crit chance. So the main person I'm making this video for why I should save is for Amelia. She's an exclusive character, but she's terrifying to verse. Her passive is like Reptarmu, but you attack her twice, she removes all debuff off your team, every debuff off your team gets removed, and freezes that person for 2 turns. She has a Dissolve, she has Gotha's Dissolve card, which not many characters have, well, a few characters actually have, and a Freeze card that does percentage damage, which is pretty good. But the most broken bit about her is she has Lost Veins ultimate. And you probably think, well, she's pretty broken. She probably always crits and nukes everyone, but this is the main reason I think that when this collab comes out, she might become a bigger threat than what people think. Firstly, she's going to get a relic. And I think it could be the dog's passive. If you don't know what the dog's passive is, it just randomly freezes a person every turn. It just picks it's just random. And the fact that she has a freeze card, she could freeze the team pretty quickly. But I think the main thing is when we look at her stats. So her pierce rate is low, resistance is not too bad, crit chance is terribly low. She barely crits, or today's meta she barely crits. But think about it, if they buff her stats, let's just say they give all of them the Milan treatment, 115% base crit chance. She will wreck through any team, and the possibility that Ekidonna or Reinhardt could be completely broken. Reinhardt in the anime is a very strong character, and Ekidonna is, well, powerful in sense of her skill, but we haven't in the actual anime seen her fight. But that's where the manga comes in, and I haven't read it personally, but from what I've seen and what people are talking about, she could be terrifying to verse. And the fact is, we don't know their race. Reinhardt could be human. Egi Donna is officially a human, but in the sense of Grand Cross, could be an unknown. Because there are a few characters, like in the anime, she is, well, I guess an Oni, but I guess that could be considered a demon, and other things like that. But anyway, that's just my opinion on why you should stop summoning. Well, not stop summoning, but just make sure you have enough at least for one rotation, because these characters are very exclusive. The banner may only be out for like 2 weeks. You might not get a good free character. The good free character could just be Beatrice, and if it is, well, then you're gonna cry, because she's not the best character. Her outfits aren't the best. I hope we get some good outfits for them. I hope their relics are good. I hope her relic makes it so it can be any race and not just unknowns. Then I think she might actually be pretty decent. Ram's, Rem's, and Amelia's relics. They're decent characters. I've done every hard activity with Rem. I've done PvP, I've done Bird, I've done Deer with her as she is, and I can say she is a okay character, but if she is to get buffed, she could turn out like Miller. She could become a PvE queen, or something along those lines could happen with Rem. I'm going to say for Ram and Amelia, Ram is very good for the knighthood boss, for like stat increase for more points. Amelia's more just terrifying for PvP. Beatrice is more PvE, but she doesn't really help with any hard PvE stuff anyway. But anyway, I'm just making this video. Just start saving. I promise you, you will not regret it unless they're horrible. Then I'm sorry, and I'll regret it, but thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.